Okay, just checking if we are live. But yes, it does look like we are live, so that's good. Yes, I want to talk about something today, but let me take, 2 minutes to check to make sure we get people into the channel if possible. But even if we don't, it doesn't matter. I'm hoping to record and share on YouTube. Yes, this is my type of YouTube.
Where's the eye? Where's the eye? Where's the eye?
Where's the eye? This is my type of Twitch, right? Unfortunately, I don't see. This is my profile. Let's go to channel and see. Okay, yes, it does say live. This is my profile. Okay, let's stop this. Okay, yes, hello. This is Tapelo, and welcome to the Beast ZA. This is the channel, and here I want to talk about how the Mac OS Sonoma has been no has been like turning into a more polished version of a Linux distro. Why? Apple is usually known for not. Okay, let me turn off this. Yes, not letting people customize very much. So in the recent Mac OS versions, I see that they are trying to add as much customization as possible, and I'm going to be going through those things that excite me, that they are trying to become a more human company, because Apple is not human, let's be honest. Yeah, I'm talking about customization. So with this version, especially this version, Sonoma, they've come up with a new set of wallpapers. Yes, I don't know why it took that long. Yeah, it wanted to embarrass me. Okay, and some lagging over there. Maybe it's because of sharing screen. Yeah, screen sharing. Yes. So yes, one, Sonoma comes with two wallpapers for this version of operating system. One, it's the Sonoma Horizon, the one that you see here, and those Apple UI wallpapers. But this time, actually, on update, on installation, this one is default, not these colorized one, like as Apple is used to using these colorized one. And yes, I was talking about, now Apple is offering like a lot of wallpapers, and wallpapers and screensavers sort of like become one thing, where you see I've chosen this wallpaper, but you can also show it as a screensaver, and as a screensaver, yes, it does move just like a wallpaper. uh they are beautiful. I like the screen one. Look at it here, especially here. And Utah evening. Oh, this one has not downloaded yet. So I think I've downloaded Dubai Skies. Oh, I have. Uh, I believe it's taking time to update things because I'm using hardware to encode this video, and it's running live, so you can guess that it should be struggling a bit. So yeah, and there are many different types of wallpapers. Like these ones are landscapes. You can choose from 60 over 60 options from Sonoma. Oh, there are many Sonomas like Sonoma, Horizon, Evening, Clouds, from above, the river, even with California. Yeah, they are offering a lot of wallpapers, something Apple doesn't do, allowing you to download them and then use them. There are landscapes, there are cityscapes, like this one, Dubai skylines. The underwater, 21 of 21 of them. Cityscapes is 30, and the Earth, 22. You can also shuffle all the available wallpapers that you have downloaded already, and as you are using the computer, every 12 hours it will shuffle, or it will shuffle continuously. Now, last time I put it on continuously, it will just shuffle wallpapers for you. Something that is nice. Something that I would expect from a Linux distro. I'm coming from Linux. I enjoy Linux, and I like the fact that you can do almost anything with Linux. Yes, Apple does provide you with those without letting you install some random packages to do this work, but yeah, it is nice. It is nice. And another feature that I'm enjoying is the one that you've been seeing. Here's this feature here on the left. You see, using Stage Manager, I can easily change between applications where I can actually see the progress on the side on what's happening on the app and change to it. But yes, obviously, some people will say, oh, you still have icons. You can just change the icons. That is true. But as a dev, I like to open, for example, my command line shell, and also open like a Visual Studio, and make sure I can interchange quickly without having to remember what the icon looks like, it's clearly running a Xcode build here on the console. Yeah, shouldn't be opening thing on a live stream, especially since the hardware is doing a lot of work. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, Stage Manager is one of the features I enjoy. And what else? Oh yes, widgets. They've always had these widgets. Even they even show you how to actually take these widgets from here and put, yes, on this widget tab, and put them on the screen or on the desktop. Yes. Um. Okay. Yes. It supports both desktop widgets for macOS and also iPhone widgets, which I don't know and I don't care about because I don't use iPhone. I'll never use an iPhone. I'm good. Um, yes, so we can take this widget and put it here, this widget here, and now without having to open this notification, I don't know what it's called, or notification drawer or widget drawer, I can just post them here on the screen. And also I can resize the widget, and based on resizing, it will reveal more information, so that is nice. If I had those events, Uh, at the moment, I only have one event for Monday, so I'm not sure if this thing can show multiple days. But yes, it is actually nice that you can have widgets and they can actually show more information on the desktop without the notification drawer or the widget drawer, whatever they call it. So that's the third thing that I liked. The fourth would be what has always been there. Since macOS is a Unix operating system, of course, uh, the bash or a Unix shell has always been around, even though now it's a ZSH instead of a bash shell. It's nice to work with a Unix shell, especially as a developer. I've tried on Windows uh, to find the ways to work with a shell to make my life easier, but no, it makes your life more difficult. So this is one of the Linux thingy I like about the Mac OS, but this one doesn't it doesn't have to do with it turning into a more polished Linux distro. This has always been here as it is Unix. Okay, oh yes, did you notice something here? Let me do this. When you open your application, you see these widgets, they now turn grayish so that they don't take away your focus from what you have opened to them. But you have an option to always keep them uh, focused. But yeah, I prefer it this way. It's one of the nicer touches that were brought with these widgets. Okay. Yes. Oh yeah. With macOS Sonoma, Apple is trying very hard to get into gaming. And getting into gaming, what they are doing exactly what Linux has been doing, using the Wine emulator uh, to try to port games from Windows games to the Apple ecosystem. So, but with Apple being Apple, they don't copy, they steal. They now call their Wine emulator is now called Apple Game Kit. You can use the game kit to as a game developer to try to port your game from Windows to Linux. They will provide you with many uh, they will provide you with tooling that will provide you with many tools so that you can actually make sure that your game at least runs at 30 FPS so that you can play games on Mac computers. Nice. um but it's still bad at the moment. I have even tried games they play at like 11 frames per second, so that's not a game. I don't know what to call that. So, but at least they are trying to turn Mac devices into gaming devices, which is going to be nice. Especially the powerful MacBook Pros that have like minimum 32 gig. They 16 gigs will play, but these new ones are coming out with like 32 gigs, so you have to use it somewhere if you're not doing data science, for example. If you're not doing uh, if you're not running your microservices in your coding project locally, so at least you have to play games on on that amount of power. So yeah, and last but not least, this is my favorite one, because I feel like in this case Apple responded to two things: the boom of the creator, especially in video and voice, and also remote working, remote collaborations. So What did they do? Here on this blue thing, it's actually the app that handles a lot of things. It's called screen sharing. So if you are running anything, just like OBS Studio, which I'm running here, it will try to take over some of the hardware functionality and pass it to OBS Studio after you've fixed some stuff on it. For example, there is a sound playing outside, but because I was worried about that picking up that sound, but the mic picking up that sound, I moved mic mode from standard to voice isolation, which tries to make sure that it isolates your voice and tries to ignore um, external sound. And also with camera, whether you're using FaceTime, whether you're using OBS, whether you're using WhatsApp, it will provide you with these features. This video, the portrait mode is done by macOS alone, no external feature, because look, but it is then passed to whatever application that is consuming this video, which is nice. And the studio light. Here's my light, and here's the studio light. You see, it makes the background darker, but it keeps me lit, my face lit. And as this is the last feature I'm talking about on this live, I'm going to be using this to celebrate that, hey, I finished the video. And you can add to your video things such as these fireworks, you see, lasers, and yes, thank you for joining me for this short live on sharing how the Mac OS is actually moving into a user-friendly Linux, um, Linux-like operating system with more and more features added for the user. So yeah, and on YouTube, please follow and like, and on Twitch, thank you for joining me. Please follow me so that you can join the next one. I do have a couple of different channels. This one is about sharing technology, and the others will be specific music, coding, and other things that I like. So yeah, thank you, and I will say bye. I'm not sure if it has stopped sharing because it is taking time to stop the stream. So I'll keep on the video. I'll try to keep talking. Okay. Yes, it is taking forever. Okay. Let me check if it has stopped, to be honest.